it's Ron here at Skin Deep Nutrition. Today we're going to be interviewing M-Town Monsters, M-Town's finest. I want to start by saying, thank you guys for coming out. We're going to have Big Jamar here. We're going to have John. We're going to have Alex. We're going to have Herman as well. Please just tell us a little bit about yourselves and what is M-Town Monsters.
Well, M-Town Monster started in the gym. One day, one dude told me I was a monster, and people have been telling me that for a while, So I was decided put the M-Town in there because we all from Monrovia, me, him, and a couple other cats, so we from Monrovia. So I said, oh, M-Town Monster. And then I talked to one of the other members down here, and I was like, let's start the crew M-Town Monsters. Crew. He was like, yeah, but we gotta be a well-knitted crew, family, people that, that we talk to, not text, just, down the heart, people that we just surround ourselves with, And so that's what we did. And so we handpicked a couple people here and there, and like I said, the group is not big, He was already involved just from being, one of my workout partners. And then these two guys right here, John and Alex, got added on. I seen they grind, and they respected us, and we respected them, and they came on. And it's like a big family now. We go to each other's barbecues, we go to weddings, we go to everything together. So that's how it started, and this was about probably about 2014 when it started. Yeah.
Perfect. So each of you go around, tell us a little bit about yourself. We first start with you, and we'll go around the circle.
So Herman. My name is Herman. Instagram is trading_monster. Grew up in Monrovia, born and raised, Monrovia, Duarte area. Always, growing up I was always a skinny kid, but strong for being a skinny kid. Fell in love with the game of baseball. Was good in football. I was pretty exceptional in all sports, but I really excelled in baseball. So coming up, got in some trouble early ages, got my guys together, and got drafted by the Dodgers out of high school. I didn't sign, broke my ankle, and went to college for a couple years, and I got picked up by Detroit. And, so I played a little pro ball, played for 4 years, 4 seasons, and me and Jamar, just growing up in the backyard, cousins and uncles and stuff, we always worked out, but nothing serious. You think this guy's big, you just see our cousins and our uncles. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
That's what we seen, as growing up. We seen them in the garage just competing. And if you wasn't in 500, you wasn't even invited to the garage. That's how it was. Yeah. So you got the 500 veteran bench. And that was the thing, bench. That was it. There was nothing else, just bench. And that was from getting bench in the prison system to outside. So
there were no squat racks in the backyard.
Squat racks. We didn't grow up with no squats, no deadlift. It was all bench. You had to have that chest, that nest.
Rusty weights.
That's all they talking about.
Rusty weights.
That pig iron.
That's pretty much how I got into really got into the powerlifting game, and then like I said, we just started getting more serious. We actually started watching CT. Well, he started watching CT Fletcher videos and kind of just spread. And then we met another guy that I won't mention. And he kind of brought us in, and we learned a lot from him. And that's when we started getting into the powerlifting game. And just going through powerlifting, we met a lot of pretty cool people, man. We met John, Alex, and a bunch of people, Spoto, just a lot of guys through the game. And, I appreciate it. I appreciate the game. I appreciate the people who gave us knowledge of the game, and now we're here.
Alex, you?
My name is Alex. Instagram's Alex.GGF. I'm the youngest one on the group. I'm 23. All of them are
I'm trying not to say old.
They old. But no, I've been lifting now for 2.5 years. I moved out to California from Arizona back in 2014 in July. And kind of just got thrown into the wolves of powerlifting. My basically aunt and uncle own a gym out in San Marino called Mission Fitness Center, and he was already powerlifting, him and his workout partner training for Metroflex. So I got there, and my whole plan was I was fat, so I was like, I'm just trying to lose some weight, get skinny again, and they were powerlifting. So I was like, oh shit, I'll just try it. And I just started getting really strong really quick and kind of just started excelling. So I was like, I'll try it out. I went to that Metroflex meet and I fell in love with it. So started doing it, and I had my first meet planned for March states of 2015, and that's where I actually saw Jamar compete for the first time. He was benching at that one, I'm pretty sure, correctly. And that's when they were like, oh, 500-pound bench, and me, Chris, everybody was like, oh damn, dude, that's a big ass bench, right? So of course we watched and everything like that, and so just started going, keep going, and then Metroflex that year, 2015, is when I actually met all the guys and talked to them for a little bit at the meet. That was my second meet that was qualifying me for nationals and worlds, so it was cool. So I met them, did that meet, and then I had hit up Jamar saying, hey, yo, you guys are always welcome at Mission to come work out with us, all that stuff. So him and the guy that's not here, Big Hurl, they came to the gym, they worked out with us a couple times, and they just started coming, and like I said, it's like a family. We all chill, we all hang out, we have fun, we all talk crap to each other. I'm bigger than everybody and stronger than everybody. So they all look up to me, so I have to put on a good show. And but no, yeah, we're benching. When I started benching with them, I was probably like a 335 bencher. My bench has always been strong. I'm short arms, so my bench has always flown up. I remember when I started with them, my goal, I was at 315 for 5, remember? I was my big thing. I was like, I want to hit 315 for 5. I was only at 2. Started benching with them. It was just a lot of volume. If you guys want a volume workout, this is your man right here, because he'll kill you with some volume. But like, just volume, and then it got to 315 for 5. I was like, oh, nice. Then after that, I was like, I want to hit 315 for 8. Volume, hit 315 for 8. And then I was like, I want to hit 315 for 10. More volume, than just worked up. I've had coaches along the way, but definitely when I started working with them as benching, it all started shooting up. I do full power as well. I do bench only meets every once in a while, but I do full power as well too. So it's always good to get some knowledge from that side of a bench only person to throw in, mix in with the full power if I can fit it in. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. So we've been working out together for about 1.5 years now. Pretty much it.
Because you have a close bond for 1.5 years. That's beautiful. For 2 years. Yep. That's perfect. And you, John? You about yourself?
Basically, John Lang. Instagram name is Johnny.takeover. It seems like this is all surrounded around Metroflex, because that's the first time I met all of them too. My boy, he's not here, part of the crew, Rodney Rambo Thomas. I met him like a few years back at the gym we worked out at, and I saw him throwing up crazy weight. Damn, what's going on? What you do? He's like, oh, I powerlift. And I'm like, okay. At the time, I was into bodybuilding. A lot of reps, lightweight. And he's like, he tagged me in a flyer for the Metroflex meet, and he's like, show up. So I'm just told me to show up. I met all these crazy dudes. And yeah, we just been grinding ever since. They've been teaching me everything, man. Like, my goal was to hit 315 for 3. You know what I mean? And I was able to hit it for 6 one time. They taught me form. And I was benching like a bodybuilder, elbows out, tearing my damn shoulders up. And this dude taught me to tuck, warm my lats. And no disrespect to bodybuilding, but yeah. And yeah, I love these dudes, man. It's just, they my fam. I was the skinny dude, came into the group, 181, and put on some size and start grinding. And yep, he's like my brothers, man. I talk to this dude almost every day. This dude, talk to him. We kind of work at the same gym, so we train there, and
That's our home gym.
yeah, home gym, Mission Fitness, shout out. And, yeah, man, we just grinding, and powerlifting is just change me. I love the people. I love the platform.
Love the game.
Well, you kind of summed up everything of how you guys met, where you started from. Pretty much, I just want to ask, what made you guys decide to pick powerlifting over bodybuilding? I know you said you had some experience bodybuilding. What made you do the switch?
Honestly, I don't really want to be this is no disrespect to bodybuilding. I don't.
This is just, you know, what made you. This is
You
for
know.
you. Everyone can read this, they can have their own opinion and whatnot, but that's what it is, just an opinion. At the end of the day, we're not here to, you know, step on anyone's toes or make anyone feel uncomfortable. But if that's on them, that's on them.
No,
We just want to hear your story from it.
No doubt. It was just like I've been to a bunch of bodybuilding and physique shows, and to be honest, they're kind of diva-ish, man. You know, it's like they're like, don't look at me, or you ask for tips, they're like really, like, and then when I went to Metroflex at that meet, everybody was just like humble, man. They were like, yo, bro, did you hit your PR? Did you hit your lift? That was good, good shit. Pass on the back. The environment is just completely different, you know, in powerlifting, and it's not so, you know, aesthetic, or just like, you know, for the look. It's more of like what you work, what you can do, and it's just a better environment for me. It fit me better, to be honest.
My thing was, I just like picking up heavy shit. Bodybuilding, you know, you really can't do that, you know, and get the look that you want. So, you know, I just chose powerlifting. I can still have my belly.
That's another part too. You don't really have to focus on abs.
I didn't want to get the six pack. I wasn't willing to work that hard to get the six pack. So I said,
That's how I look at it. It's first, shout out to Steve running USPA. It's one of the best federations I've been in and out.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing is if it's you either do it or you don't. You know, I never trained bodybuilding style. We have our bodybuilding days, our filler days, so we do the higher reps and stuff. But like I said, I kind of just got thrown into powerlifting. I didn't really know when I started. So, but my biggest thing is we have bodybuilders that train throughout my gym, and just hearing the examples from them, it's, you know, it's all based on the judge. If they don't like the way your bicep looks, you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter how much hard work you put into it. You know, you could have worked out 12 hours a day, every single day for like 6 months for that show. And just because that judge don't like the way your bicep look, you can lose, right? So it's powerlifting is you either lift it or you don't. That's it. And if you lift it, you get that point added to your total. And there you go. And if you have the highest total, you win. It doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny, Mexican, black, white, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what it is you lift that weight, you get it, you're the strongest one there, you win the gold.
So you don't have to wear your drawers on stage.
Exactly. And the biggest thing too is like what he said, it's like a family-based sport. You go to these meets, everybody, your competition that you're competing against, you'll see them sitting there yelling at you when you're grinding through a lift, something like that. Everybody's there to support everybody. Everybody's happy that it's there. You know, we're a growing sport. So from when I first started 2 years ago at the Metroflex meet, there was like 60 people. I mean, our meet right now that we're doing in Pendleton, they had to add on the whole entire another weight class to our day because there's so much people doing it that day. So it's a growing sport, and definitely, you'll see it growing big.
And like I said too, no disrespect to physique or bodybuilders, because they work their ass off. We're all mechanics. We all use the same tools, which is weights. We're just saying what makes us prefer powerlifting.
Well, my thing is, I ain't got no legs. I got like that mushroom body, small bottom and a big upper body, you know? And like, I commend powerlifters, bodybuilders, because it's dedication that they do. It's a lot of dedication, and I ain't got it. All the eating and, you know, all that meal prep, man, I'm going to McDonald's. I can't do it. I don't have no shit. I ain't drinking no sugar-free tea. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it was just an easy no-brainer for me. Like I said, really growing up, I didn't know what a bodybuilder was. I just knew lifting weights. That's it. It's power, you know? So, I mean, it was just kind of like second nature, just lifting weights. Not no powerlifting. I mean, always been pretty cut, just for not doing nothing. I guess my genetics, and I guess my dad was pretty cut. And I stayed playing sports. I think I was 4 years old and I started playing tackle football. So since I was 4 years old, up until I was 24, 25, I stayed active. So I guess that helped me out, staying in shape and keeping me pretty cut. But yeah, I always just want to lift weights. After baseball, I just want to lift weights. I never thought about getting calves or none of that. I didn't really care about none of that stuff. So it was just second nature, just lifting weights.
Big Ron, I have a question for you. Why do you think that powerlifting hasn't received the same recognition as bodybuilding? in your personal opinion?
Probably because you got all shapes and forms and powerlifters, shapes and sizes of people. You know, you got the cut guy in there, but you also got the guy with the big belly and he look fat, but he can throw up, he can squat 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, and so a lot of people look at that as being, you know, unhealthy. So it really just like that's what they do, the unhealthy sport. So, you know, most people just ain't give it that recognition that it deserves. You know, you can't. You know, most people see the Ronnie Coleman and the Kai Greens and all that, and they can get on the stage and flex and do all that. And I don't know, it just attracted a bigger crowd. You know, especially with Arnold involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then powerlifting, we don't have that Arnold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do have that Arnold, but the world don't know him. You know, we know him though. You know what I'm saying? So Ed Cohn, he's our Arnold. You know what I'm saying? He's our Arnold to the powerlifting, you know? And then I could say probably Dan Henderson is our, to me, to bench is my, you know, Arnold to bench. You know what I'm saying? Dan Henderson, C.T. Fletcher. So that's just, you know, names, but some people won't know those names, but everybody know the Ronnie Colemans, the Arnolds, you know, like that. So that's just the thing. That's why just popularity, basically. You know.
It's like I think it's like underground, but it's like taking off. Like probably it's growing. A lot of people do it. Older people, a lot of kids getting involved in it. It's really taking off. I think. It's always been up there because of the Arnolds and, you know, stuff like that, but I think it's gonna come up.
I think if they start paying powerlifters money, the sport will grow. You know, we grinding, beating our bones and joints up, man. You know.
But that's what's cool to see now is that some of these meets they are paying. Like he just got $200 at his last meet because he won. So that's just showing that our sport is starting to grow now. And it is, I mean, like you said, there's young kids, the people that own the gym I train at. 13-year-old daughter, she started competing last year, has American record, state record. She's competing with us at Pendleton. I have an 80-year-old guy that competes in powerlifting. American record, state record. So it's gonna take off. We have some strong men like Brian Shaw, he's dipping into the whole powerlifting thing now. So it's gonna take off, but it's cool. Like that one meet at California Elite Training Center, there I think the grand prize was like $40,000. So it's gonna start growing. It's gonna be good.
What do you believe is one of the misconceptions people have about powerlifting?
You have to be fat to do it. You have to be out of shape.
Is that usually
That's the thing, they normally say, like, you know, because most people think I'm a bodybuilder first. They see me and they be like, oh shit, you a bodybuilder?
Think in the off season.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, bodybuilder, powerlifter. Oh, okay. Maybe
Or
like,
a football player.
you know, something like
You
that.
got that a lot in Cabo.
It's never like nobody strictly just says powerlifting.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you're a powerlifter? Nah, they go straight bodybuilder, football player. And, you know, when you say powerlifter, like, you know.
What is one of your most memorable moments in powerlifting?
I just hit 573 at Anaheim Fit Expo. To me, I felt that meet was revolved around me. To tell you the truth, you know. But you know, that was my best I've done. That was the best training cycle I've had, and all these guys were involved in it. You know, and it was fun, man. It's fun getting to that point, and then it's fun, you know, making stuff happen on that. You know, all the winnings I won, belts, money, all that. That's really good.
Earlier we said something about joints and, you know, how beats with the body powerlifting. What are some supplements that you guys take for, you know, for faster recovery or for your joints?
Well, I was told one of the things for my joints was I never took creatine. I don't take protein. My thing is I want to get strong, but I don't want to get big. So I never took stuff that would make me gain weight. But creatine, someone told me that creatine pills, one I take called Create. It's puts like extra lube, extra a little bit of water in your body to lube your joint. And I think we all had elbow problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And once I started taking those, man, my elbow problem just kind of just faded away. So I know that one thing that I would always, you know, especially if I feel something, if I'm not feeling right or whatever, that's one thing I'm gonna probably always stick with is a little creatine. I only take them when I bench. It's 3 pills, take them when I bench over. When I do back or other stuff, I don't take them just when I bench. And they help me.
Right now, so I always take pre-workout. That's my big thing. I always take pre-workout.
Take Skin Deep pre-workout?
No, I can start though. But my big thing is I always cycle it, so I'll take it for like 3 months or 2 months, and then I'll stay off for like 2-3 weeks just to get it, you know, completely out of my system, and then start taking it again so I get the full effect. But nothing really. Like, I like to eat. I eat a lot of food. You can ask them. I eat a ton of food. So that's where I get my protein from. It's just I eat in and out. In and out's my thing. But I do drink protein shakes if I remember. That's my biggest thing is like remembering. So I just started creatine again, and I have to take the pills. If it's powder, I'm most likely gonna forget to take it unless it's my pre-workout. But other than that, nothing really. You know, I'm still pretty young, so I don't really have any knee issues right now. I don't have any elbow issues. I do get tight muscles still, so like I get the trigger therapy done, but joint issues I haven't had yet, which I'm thankful for, and knee issues I haven't had yet. So creatine I'm really taking just help strength, all that stuff, and then protein when I remember. But normally I just get my protein from food. I eat a lot of food.
Me, like I said, I'm from the bodybuilding world, so I take glutamine. I don't cycle my creatine. I take it year round. Fish oil pills really help. Like I feel them, and I've always been a stronger puller than pusher, like these guys. But when I'm deadlifting, my joints, my elbows kind of tighten up, so I take the fish oils for that. Protein shakes, like I take them like often, but like only like, you know, after a workout or something. And damn pain pills, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, no, like, you know what I'm saying, like, not like that, but yeah, pain pills, like, that's get in love with it. Yeah, get in love with icy hot and pain pills.
I'm a big fish oil addict and ibuprofen. Like, I'll do if my joints are hurting, I'll take ibuprofen like an hour before I go train, and it'll get rid of the pain, you know. But fish oils every day, all year round. Fish oils, that's it. And then I do my band treatment. Got this floss band.
Shit hurts.
Floss band.
It hurts.
And I tie around it's a
Don't let
rubber
them do
band,
that. Don't let them do that.
and you wrap it around your whole area. You know, it comes long. It comes real long, and you wrap it around the whole area. And you just do certain little movements with it. And what it does is break up all the fatty tissue cells in there and get the blood to those areas that the fat built up in there. And it gets the blood in there, and it takes care of the pain.
Does everyone else do that, or just him?
I did it once.
I have him do it because he had elbow pain. I did it to him once and no more.
They all seem scared of it a little bit.
And he did it. It almost makes you cry, man.
It do, man. Like,
You
damn.
can see the blood vessels busted in
Like I said, they're old.
And then if you don't wrap it right, that elastic will pinch your
Yeah,
skin.
pinch your
Oh, okay.
And then you're sitting there, and it's like it's tearing the flesh off of your body.
I just do my normal stretches before. I stretch out my biceps.
He's gonna get old one day. He's gonna be calling us when it's too late. He's gonna be real old. Like, what's going on, Alex? What's going on?
No, but like I said, I work at a gym, so I have like physical therapists, and so I usually get taken care of. Right now, I've been getting that trigger pressure point thing that hurts like crazy, but it feels good afterwards. So, like I said, I haven't had really any pain. So.
What would be some new tips that you guys would offer to new people coming into the powerlifting scene? I mean, what would be something you guys would offer?
Always be a student to the game. Don't think you know everything. Take advice. Even if the person's weaker than you, they still might know something you don't know. So always take advice. I've seen it. I don't know how many times people come in here, you know, they act like they know everything, and you know, they injure themselves, they're doing stuff really incorrect. But always be students of the game, never think you know everything. I still learn stuff from them, they still learn stuff from me, and not to keep going back to that they're older, but they are older than me, right? So normally why would, like, you know, someone listening to someone young like me? But you know, I have some knowledge that I've learned working with other people besides them, and just always be students of the game. Take it easy. Don't focus on always going so heavy. It's the sport, powerlifting is going heavy, but you have to work up to it. Find your rhythm, find your form, find what you're good at, and then stick to it. And if you need to, you can always get a coach, just so they can help you, especially when you begin, so you don't overdo it and you know how to start dipping your feet into the powerlifting scene. That's my advice.
I would say, don't be scared to switch up training. A lot of people get stuck on doing something for 6 months, knowing it's not working, and they're just afraid to move on to something new because they're gonna have to start over. Don't be scared to. Always, switch it up when it's not working. You know, make sure you train slowly. Don't try to, like he said, try to speed the process up by doing this and doing that. Just go slowly. You know, make sure you take your deload weeks, and the strength will come. That's it.
Don't think that if you want to get a bigger bench, don't think that benching is going to get your bench stronger. You gotta work your back, you gotta work your lats, you gotta work your shoulders. My biggest thing was my back. I was stuck like at 385, you know, I could not hit 405 to save my life. And I just started overtraining my back, lat pull downs. That's it, just lat pull downs. And you know, once you start something new that you haven't done for a while, you're gonna be really sore. So after my soreness went away, I mean, I killed my back. After my soreness went away, like no joke, like that next, I say 2 or 3 weeks, 405 shot up, and I couldn't believe it. And that right there, it taught me something. Like, you know, I'm benching, I'm trying to hit 405 just benching, but that's not the answer. You have to work everything, and my thing was my back. That's what triggered something in me to make me get over the hump. So if you want to get a bigger bench, or you want to, you know, bigger legs or whatever, or your back, whatever, there's other things you have to train to get to that peak where you want to get to. Just don't sit there like, oh, I can't get stronger, I'm trying. I mean, well, like you said, you got to switch it up. You got to do something else, figure out what works for you. So
It also depends on your leg position. Some people like to stay flat foot or just have them like that. But if you're a big leg driver, training your legs is going to help your bench too. The bench isn't a chest movement, it's a full body movement. Squat is a full body movement. Deadlift is a full body movement. You have to strength up everything to make that lift go up. And yeah, there's specific things to do, like close grip bench will obviously help your bench. Wider grip than your normal grip will help, but like you said, back is like one of your biggest things on your body. The stronger your back, most likely all your lifts are going to go up. But like me, I'm a big leg driver. I have strong legs. I squat. I compete with squatting. That helps in your bench as well too. So like I said, it all depends on how you set up. Some people don't use leg drive, but don't just, like he said, you have to train everything. Bench isn't a chest movement. It's a full body. Use your core, back, triceps, shoulders, everything.
A lot of people always ask me like, "Oh, I want to compete, but I'm not strong." Like, just go compete, just get out there, man. Like, there's girls out there, there's dudes out there that ain't strong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just for the fun of it. Like, you're gonna get strong over time.
That's one thing that I do admire these guys with, because there's a lot of people that say they're gonna come work out with us. They see how much weight we're throwing up, and they say, "Oh, I want to come work out with you guys, but I'm not ready yet." They think they gotta get ready to come work out with us. That's not the case. We got all different weight classes right here. So when I bench, we stack the weight on. When he bench, we take a little off. When he bench, we take a little more off. When he bench, we take a little more off. We work as a team you know, loading the weight and all that, we take it off. Even if I'm going 5 wheels and you going 1 wheel and me and you just working out together, I'm gonna take that weight off, let you go your 1 wheel, and then we're gonna stack it back on and do my 5. We're not scared to take off the weight. I'm not gonna force you to try to do what I do, you know? So that's what these guys, they just came right into it. They never said I'm scared or this and that. We got so many people that say they're scared, that they need to work, you know, catch up to it. They always say, oh, I need to catch up to y'all first. And then they want to come work out with us. No, just come work out with us. That's it. If you gonna get to our level, you work out with us.
That's the biggest,
you know?
biggest mistake too, is never try and be exactly like somebody. I need to try and get to your weight first and then I'll come. It's not gonna happen. He's genetically different than all of us. He's freaking massive, right? So everybody has their own different potentials, whether, you know, they're doing other stuff to get there or, you know, just, you know, everybody's built different, everybody has different things, so.
Gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. And if you work out by yourself, then get a partner, get a workout partner. That will always make, number one, training fun, way more fun, and then you'll have somebody to have a friendly competition with. You'll
To
make
get
it
stronger, you gotta train with people.
You gotta train with people stronger than you. You have to be able to, so you can't always be like, oh, well, let me get there, because I can tell you when you're gonna get there. It's gonna be never. you have to just start it.
So since we're on that topic, who here has the highest max bench press, deadlift, and squat?
We got the highest bench press.
He's always first, huh? He's always. So you have the strongest bench?
Yeah, I got the strongest bench in the whole group. Then he has the strongest squat. I don't know, between you and Rodney though.
Rodney, I think. Yeah, well, me and Rodney are right next to each other.
Rodney did the 6. Did
I
Rodney
pulled.
do the 6 something?
He's pulled 6'11", but I pulled 625.
That was
Just to let that know.
But my squat right now is 585. So I'm looking to squat 600 in 6 weeks now. We're 6 weeks out, and deadlift 640, and then bench about 420, 430.
I'm looking to go 600 bench, so this January.
My goal is to keep my squat stronger than his bench, but his bench is pretty goddamn
Also,
strong.
my other goal is to kill everybody at Iron Wars 2. So,
You hear that, everyone? I hope everyone hears that. You're watching that and see that.
At the Almighty Iron Addicts Gym, baby, CT Fletcher. And I'm happy I've been, you know, working with that guy too on just, you know, just him giving me motivation just to you know, just to try harder and stuff. So, I mean, that dude, you know, put my name out there a lot for me, you know. So I commend you for that, CT. Thanks, man.
My goal right now is I'm still chasing that 500 bench, but my body weight is 214. My last meet I was 214. The most I've hit was 465 in the gym. You asked us earlier, like our biggest accomplishment that we talked about. Even though I hit a 465 bench, my biggest achievement that made me happy was I hit 430 for 3. That was like, I just couldn't believe it.
That was a big feeling.
Man, that was
like that
man, just, you know, like that year I'm struggling, you know, 4 or 5, you know, for a couple. You know. So, like I said, the volume work and training and at his
That's that Monster Factory. That's that Monster Factory training where you gotta have
the
it
change and, you know, just doing things that, you know, I never thought about doing. Chains, band, tripping, kettlebells, and just weird stuff, you know, but I mean,
I can say that too. If you go based off of, you know, actual body weight and stuff, this guy is crazy strong. He's benching well over double his body weight, and you know that gets noticed at meets too. I mean, still, even if he hits 600, that's double his body weight. So it's crazy. I was 215, 214. I think that's what you weighed at the last one, right? He benched 460. To me, personally, because I look at all that, I look at how much this person weighs and how much weight they're actually moving for the body weight. He's crazy strong. Crazy strong.
Oh, one more person I want to commend, this dude right here, because he introduced me to like chains and bands and stuff like that. Because before, where I worked out at, we didn't have access to all that stuff. But when I met him, he allowed, you know, we had access to all that stuff, and so he, you know, we talked about it, and so I added it in my program. Like I said, that's why I said don't ever be scared to change your program. I changed my program. I looked here, looked there, took pieces here, and built a program that got him to 460, that got me to 573. you know. So this guy right here, man, he really, you know, like he said, you know, he knows he's younger than me, but I still listen to his knowledge. You know, we share knowledge all the time, and it was something that at the time I needed to do. I needed to change the training to get to that next level, because the training I was doing only got me to the level I was at. So he got me to that next level with helping with the bands, introducing us to the bands and the chains, double bar, all that.
One question I have, how do you, like, you guys aren't anti-cardio, but you guys don't really, you're not pro-cardio.
I played basketball yesterday for the first time in a year. I was on the gas like this. It was like, take your time, they passed the ball. It was like, take your time. All right, here you go, take your time. It was like, just stand right there. Just because they knew, you know, once I got my wind back, I was vicious down in the post. So they're like, get your wind back at work. We was playing boots and stuff. So
I do cardio. I'm a personal trainer. I help out at the gym over in Michigan, but I do help my friend do dog training, dog walking, dog hiking. So I'm walking and hiking about 4 or 5 times a week. My cardio, biggest thing is like volume. I guess you would say volume workouts for us is our cardio. After a volume squat session for me, you know, I'm on the floor dying and gassed, but I do extra cardio. I do the hiking, and then once a week we'll have our kettlebell swings on a Friday where we're doing that for 6 to 7 minutes, and then or tire throws, hammer throws, farmer's walks. So I do like to add in some cardio because it does help. I mean, it will help. But yeah, try to get me on that treadmill.
We're not anti-cardio.
Yeah.
I'm a trainer too at Michigan, working at another gym, and like I used to be 350, and believe it or not, and cardio is a big thing for me. I do it 3 to 4 days a week, especially right now because I'm trying to maintain weight. And, I'm definitely not anti-cardio.
Well, I was gonna say, in respect to that, how do you guys feel about hybrid athletes? I know there's just in the past couple of years, there's been a few guys come out who can squat whatever 500, 600, and they can also do a mile in 5 minutes.
Like kind of like CrossFit.
Or
Not necessarily CrossFit. I would call them hybrid athletes.
like bodybuilders sort of coming into powerlifting and stuff like that?
Or guys, there's this one guy, Alex something, he deadlifts like 700 pounds.
I think it's cool.
And he does triathlons. And
I think it's cool because
he's
number one, that's
competitive.
just gonna help build our sport. So
Yeah.
I mean, if these bodybuilders want to come and do some powerlifting meets, I'm thankful for it. Cause
I don't mind.
it's all it's gonna do is help us out. Like I said, I have nothing against bodybuilding because, like I said, we have bodybuilders at our show, and there was this one guy. He was sitting there dying, depleted, eating raw, like not raw, but like plain chicken breast, the driest part of the chicken, putting mustard on it, just sitting there like, oh man, I couldn't do that. But I think it's cool, and it's cool to see like that one guy that does like the MMA stuff. He's pulling like the trucks and gets up, starts punching, and goes and deadlift. That stuff's sick to me. I wish I could do that.
Tony Samot.
Yeah, something like that. So I think it's cool. Even if a CrossFitter wants to come over to powerlifting, I have nothing against it. It just helps our sport.
I don't have nothing against no other people, what they do. You know, if you can hit big weight, you can hit big weight regardless. What you do, you know, it don't matter to me. I don't dislike bodybuilders. I don't dislike CrossFitters. I don't dislike nobody. You know, everybody teach their own. You know what they do. You know.
I have a question. Do you guys ever have people come up to you at the gym asking to work out with you guys, or asking for tips or anything like that? Because I know if I saw you guys, I'd be like, hey, can I work with you? Can you guys show me something?
No, I never have no problem. I'm not the guy that be like, hell no, get away from me. People on the internet, Instagram, they always hit us up and say, hey, you want to come work out with you? Come on.
Yeah,
You know,
we went to the expo in Vegas. Since last year or this year, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's a monster!" Like because of the YouTube. He's a real humble dude, man. Like you look at him, like, but he's a real humble cat, man. So it's not really like, oh, you can't work out with us. Oh, no, not like that.
Yeah, I was just asking because you guys were
You know
close to
somebody
my family.
like
I don't know if it was like
no. You know, you just don't be a part of it. You come, you know, work in. But the thing is, if you cool and you showing up and you doing your thing and you like that, and you ask us, then my thing is when he asked, I I asked him and the other cats, you know, made sure everybody said cool. When he asked the same thing, I asked everybody. Everybody said cool. There was this other dude that asked. I said, I said, you know what, you know, into fitness, you know. So I asked the first two people, and they was like, I was like, hey, I hit him back like, hey, you can't get to it.
See, this dude, I mean, we grew up in the neighborhood too, but you know, we grew up in Monrovia, Georgia. People look at Monrovia, Monrovia. Like, you've been in the trenches, you know what I mean? And so he's one of the dudes that we know from the neighborhood. And, you know, we don't smoke, we don't drink. I mean, you know, we might drink a little bit, but we don't smoke nothing drugs. We not
that's all that stuff.
we brought our families, we got kids, we got jobs we got. This is not our life. We got jobs. You know what I mean? And this guy, he wasn't about that. He liked to work out, but he also did a lot of other stuff that we don't involve ourselves in. And like you said, it's a family thing. So we're having a barbecue. Of course, these are the first guys that that's when they invite. I don't want this guy around my kid. You know what I mean? You go light up or something, I might knock you out. Something out. So that's kind of like that. You know, all these dudes, they about their business.
Yeah,
We're all about our business.
If you guys come to my gym, they all know. It's like, it's a little family gym. It's owned by basically my aunt and uncle, and we're a small gym. It's like 3,000 square feet, but everybody in my gym knows me because I've been there forever, and I have fun with everybody that trains there. When they come, you know, they talk to all of our members. Our members know them every time. Hey, the big guy's coming in tonight. You guys benching tonight? So we don't care. I mean, you can come work out with us. We'll give you lift offs. We'll help you change your weights. It don't matter. We're not mean. And I think those are the people that act like that. Oh no, you can't work out mean. Those are the people that help ruin the sport and get our name bad, powerlifting bad, because you have to be some big old badass. You can't do that. That's not how it works. I'll work out with anybody. Like you said, I don't care if you're benching 135 and I'm benching 400. Don't matter. But yeah.
That one. What was the one dude who came from Huntington Beach?
Oh yeah. No, he came from Buena Park.
Yeah, he came from Buena Park and worked out with him. You know, come through. You know,
Sammy came down all the way to Mission to come work out with us. We a lot.
We got people coming from out of state too to come work out with us. And it's just, you know, I mean, it's you know, it's whatever. I mean, like I said, you know, apart from this, we love what we do, but we don't take it that serious. You know, we don't take it that serious to where we gotta fly away people and see. Right now we're training, so it's certain things I gotta do that everybody is not doing, but it doesn't shy me away from letting 4 other people in my training session. So once they in the training session, nothing switched up for me. It's just we might have to go a little bit faster because of the time, because I do gotta pick up my kids. But other than that, all 5 of us can get it in. You know, it don't matter. I don't. You know.
Last thing I want to say, if you do want to work out with us, DM one of us. Everybody's welcome at Mission. Come work out with us. We got all the benches that you need, all the bars. You're welcome to come work out with us.
And they got the iron weight, none of that rubber bush.
We got the real weight. We got
real weight.
We got everything. We got all the stuff to make it fun. So
people
anybody's welcome.
They think they strong, man. 24 hours, come on, plastic weights, and y'all come on the Mission. You see what you talking about. We'll see. Separate the man from the boy, homie.
Metal is separated.
So Herman, being that you're from DeWarty, does that mean you're a D-Town monster?
Monrovia. I'm telling them right here.
All right.
Monrovia.
Okay.
You know what
Real
I mean?
deal.
But, you know, Monrovia, DeWarty's so small, it's kind of like we're one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm from the top.
Okay, good.
I ain't from the bottom.
Right on. You good?
Yeah.
That's it. Cool.
Thank you. I hope everyone's enjoyed the questions that you guys have been answering. I just want to thank you guys, M-Town Monsters, M-Town's Finest, for coming out. Thank you, Big Jamar. We have John here, Alex, Herman. Until then, see you guys next time.